welcome back to a new video. Today we'll be talking about the differences between arches and full walls. If you do not know what an arch is, pretty much editing, the four pieces around the wall, the one in the middle, and then the three on the bottom, just to create a little arch. But the differences between those two in MSK, and I'm only going to be showing really in missions, because missions are a lot more simpler to show the proof. Because in MSK, you have the factors of MSK himself, epic bosses, smashers, blasters, takers, and also gunslingers and pitchers, I guess. So it's kind of really hard to get those clips. Well, there is gonna be some of them that I'm gonna get those from MSK himself, but mostly all the proof I'm gonna show, some of it's gonna be missions. All right. Sorry, it is still true though, since they both have the same AIs, but it's just gonna be a normal mission. Alright, so we're just gonna build a arch right here. Alright, so if you didn't know, this is an actual arch. There's a little bit better example, I guess you can say. But that's how you edit it. So your counterclaim for the people who are using arches is that, with arches, a smasher can break through it. But actually, you are right if it hits through the middle, though. If it's to the side, he's gonna break it, or if it's hitting like directional, he's gonna break it, or in the corner of it, he's gonna still break it, the arch. And also, with your counter can be, the husk won't break it, but actually they will. We're gonna build up a bit, try to get that good angle. I'm gonna break this tree, this annoying tree, and aggro some husk. All right. Yeah, not that far, so they are gonna aggro, and you could see they're hitting the arch. And this has been changed for a while, so arches, I guess they could protect themselves from smashes, but they will still get destroyed by a husk. You can see this also in MSK. You just gotta, you won't really be noticing it, since, you're focusing on epic boss and crystals, but you will still be able to see that they are breaking it, which they did that in the previous updates. I don't remember which one it was, but where they changed the husk AI to break even walls, like edited walls, aka arches. Alright, and also keep this in mind with full walls. Yes, they will get destroyed, but let's say for example there's a gunslinger right here shooting at me. I missed, I don't know why. I could place a wall right in front of it. Let's see, he's hitting a tree. My guy, shoot at me. I am right here. Look, that wall will protect me, and I wouldn't get shot, I wouldn't take additional damage. Instead of a arch, he would have shot through it and I would have taken damage. It can be a life and death situation, especially with those. So keep that in mind. Alright, so again, we're gonna show the differences between arches and full walls. We're gonna hope that there is a taker or a blaster in this run. And also we're gonna go to horn. Alright? I'm not using TRO because not gonna solo the horn, because there's no need to. This is just for a clip. There's no point of me trying to solo it. Why not have happy when I could have like smoke bombs like kunais for days? Alright, take it, follow me. You're gonna be really useful to me. So with an arch, you see that he was able to hit me through it. Alright, which is not that great. Now I'm gonna test out with the full wall. Charge. And I could block it, like that's very effective because I took 0 damage from the taker. Alright, you see that blaster? He's gonna beam at me, but I have a wall that's protecting me, so I'm taking 0 damage from the blaster, which is like really good. And if you have an arch, he can still shoot right through me. I know in fact that the last clip I did die via storm, but it's still the same thing true with MSK. You try not to die. This is a candy one because I got kind of sick and tired that I kept on getting broken down because it was Smasher and every boss. Even though I like crap ton of structure support, Propane's used to throw and break my goddamn builds. So right now this is just gonna show the part of the video about the horns. Alright, the horns movements, not movements, but like what's movements? I don't know why I was saying movements. About the full wall and the arches. Candy one, I have a lot more time. Plus, it's really easy to get to horn. Like people remember at horn. It is the same thing because they're both different things. Horn level won't be the same thing. I know for a fact. But let's say, for example, with the full wall, if you accidentally place a wall here, you have to edit it really fast for horn. And you could place a ceiling, but for the candy you can't for some fucking reason. Alright? So keep that in mind. Get out, get out, get out. And then also... Wait, take away a husk. Oh, we can do the blast one as well. Also, with the with the full wall, you can place in the side and then place a ceiling on top, which is the same thing. And you can also do that from a really far distance, and you can just like going towards horn like that. Same as for the arches, but with the arches you can place an arch right in front of you, and it wouldn't really matter. And you can place the ceiling on top, so you can kunai really easily, so you don't fly off. So you can also do that. Like that's also an option. So just keep in mind that like with the wall and everything, that you can place the wall early and have it, you know, going like this, like I showed as for the previous clip. You can also do that with the full wall. You can just place on the side and it'll still do the same thing. Like I'll show you. There's a side wall and you just go like that. So you can do that. But if you place a wall right in front of you, so let's say for example horn, you go up and you place a wall right in front of it and you place it like that, and then horns right in front of you. And if your team is going through right here, you can't build right here, they're probably gonna have to build around it, which will take some time and have a chance of losing. So just keep that in mind with full walls. Archers are better for, you know, for putting a roof on top of your head for horn, because they could just easily go through right here, because you can just cut through in kunai. So that is a factor to consider, that they are better. But to be honest, as I stated, for MSK, you try not to die, so you take like 0 damage if you place a wall right in front of you. And also when you're trying to res someone, let's say for example trying to res someone right here, you place full walls around it. The house has to go around it, around the full walls, and then to hit you. Well, that means that we can just res them without dying, instead of arches. When you place arches down, they could just go right through it, and then any taker and blaster can just shoot right through it, and you're pretty much gonna die instantly. So just keep that in mind as well. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and have a good rest of your day. Happy Easter!